Hey, Mina, it's your boy Coon here, and you already know, basically, I've been away, kind of been doing other stuff on the side, so I'm sorry for my absence on YouTube and being consistent with Bleach, but this is a Bleach video. Season 1, Bleach has been confirmed, and we are going to do our reaction. This is not my first time reacting to it, I'll be genuinely honest, and I will be pausing this video more because I want to have my thoughts. I have some thoughts within the community with certain things that happen within the game, and I just want to put my thoughts out when that happens. So there you go, though. Here we go. Okay. Ooh, I love that.
Alright then, I'll demonstrate.
Oh, so we get Ichigo? Ichigo 1,000 Year Blood War? Okay.
Buckle up!
Oh, Dujisho?
Bring it on.
Oh, that's awesome.
This
Oh,
is
what?
my power
They're
right now.
bringing out manga spoilers? Way
Never
before
stop
this
again.
done?
This ends here. I feel the power.
For anyone who's new to all this is what you call this is Ichigo's form. I guess since people already kind of posted on Twitter and stuff like that, spoiler warning, if anyone wants to skip this part of the video, please do. I will be kind of like, I don't know how to put timelines, but skip to the part where I don't spoil you. But this is what you call Ichigo's Horn of Salvation form. He used it after merging with his Hollow. And when it means to merge is Ichigo, Ichigo trains with his Hollow and trains with his form to get his true Zanpakuto, because throughout the series, his Zanpakuto was a fake. Yes, very surprising, eh? It's a fake. And the reason was because Old Man Zangetsu was the final villain. Technically, it is a manifestation of the final villain's power. And I won't say the final villain's name because I recommend y'all to watch 1,000 Year Blood War. It's a very good anime, very good stuff. So I won't spoil with it much. And sorry, I just have allergies. So if you hear a lot of sniveling, then you already know why. But no, with this form, the Horn of Salvation, it is a combination of him finally coming to terms with his power and coming to terms with the fact that he is Hollow, Quincy, and Shinigami, and human. So he's like a hodgepodge of mixing. It's like mixing and merging a whole bunch of things together into one being. Yes, don't ask me why. And in a timestamp, if I ever get to figure it out, we are done with spoilers. So let's get back.
I feel the power. Get some attention!
Oh my god. Dang, okay, that gets me to look quick. And I'm probably gonna be getting my thing out tomorrow. Probably get my thoughts out tomorrow. And okay. Okay. Rank match implementation is released today. Community has been very split on this. And most people say rank is competitive because it gives something of value to do. And it is a very valuable form, and people were looking for that. It's missing a feature, so therefore it was missing features of the game. I do agree with the fact that yes, rank mode is a vital part, but isn't like the only way to make a competitive game. I have said this many times in different communities and stuff like that. You can do clan matches, you can do tournaments, you can do all those clan matches, tournaments, money matches, and all those things. You gain the same value as you would a ranked match. You would gain the same recognition and name and brand and title, technically, because if you think about the leaderboards are only there because it's only connected by server and connected by word of mouth in some way, or acknowledgement in a server. It's not there forever. It is, once it disappears, it disappears. Online does not last forever. It's the same thing with like technically the clan matches and all this stuff like that, but I think what I'm trying to say is that rank has a place for people who like rank and don't like clans and don't like tournaments and don't like doing all these stuff within the community. And that's fine. That is okay. But I am not going to come out here and say, oh, rank match is not important, or I'm going to be defending or glazing Bleach like that. Because rank match has a value. It's the same thing with, I also will point out my things. And it's spectator mode. Spectator mode was a thing that was necessary in a game, especially if you're doing tournaments, clan matches, money matches, etc., or you're just doing a whole bunch of 2v2, 3v3 situations. It is necessary to have that. And I think I did say that in the review. But I still said the score I will give because again, the gameplay. I think my review was more centered on the gameplay and was more centered on giving the score based on gameplay and overall potential. And the game has so much potential. The game has potential. And the gameplay really shows it. It's a neutral heavy game. It's not for everyone. It's more neutral. It is more catered on kind of like poking at your opponent, kind of seeing what your opponent does, playing this mind game. It's kind of like Storm 2 if you ever played Storm 2 in a way, in a competitive level. And if anyone says, "Oh, Storm 2 wasn't competitive," oh, it was. It was. Just as much as fucking 3 and Rev and all this other shit was competitive. Um and competitive by definition is not the same competitive as I would say put on Blaze Blue or put on Guilty Gear or put on like any 2D fighter or Tekken or something like that. They are more competitive because they cater towards balance. But I'm not saying a game has to be balanced to be quote unquote competitive because there's also a combination of community agreement and acknowledgement. It is acknowledging that game's competitiveness and value is based on what they like. So, for example, Storm can be just as competitive as it could be, say, Tekken in that sense, where all the community agrees that game has potential to be competitive and be pushed to higher levels. But it is in the different sense of like Storm community is a different type of competitive than a Tekken game. Same thing with Bleach. Same thing with Dragon Ball. Um, all games have some form of compatibility no matter what you do. There's also clans no matter what you do. It's a rule. If a game has a multiplayer or a popular following, and they want to push the game to its limits, it's going to happen. The same thing with speedruns, same thing with hack and slash, same thing with Musos, same thing with any game you play, any form of entertainment, any form of art. People will just make it naturally competitive. That's just the reality of the situation. That's just something that's just going to happen. And we all like different things. We all like things that, we all have different criteria of what we think competitive should be. For the 2D guys, coming into anime gamers, we do clans, we do other things that, sparse up that compatibility because we don't always get tournaments. We don't always get stuff like that. And for the anime guys, you have to understand it from the 2D perspective or the Tekken's perspective. Again, comments and please, tell me your views and opinions about this because I want to hear that criticism. I want to hear this because it is a conversation. I'd rather have a conversation with you than to be arguing or being cringe or saying names or point out names because we're all adults at the end of the day. I'm a 29-year-old man, and I know this is a little personal, so again, I'm gonna probably say, if you don't like this part of the video, skip it. But I'm a 29-year-old man. I don't have time to argue with somebody about, about oh this is this and this is objectively the best. I'm here to have a conversation. I'm here to think and hear your point of view and say why you think this way about a game. Um, and I'm just gonna be raw with you. I'll be raw with you on that. And if we do want to stream, I'm willing to stream our opinions, our views on this. I guess I'm taking another YouTuber's perspective or approach on this because me and him, I think we have a similar approach. Shout out to the boy Mike Hollow. Subscribe to his channel. We will discuss with you on things that we agree. I like Bleach. I like Bleach Braves Rebirth for Souls. I think it's a fun game. I think it's a game that's competitive. I think it's a game that has that has potential to be competitive. I think it's a game that has to me value compared to all these other anime games, and that's fine. I can live with that. I can understand that I have these opinions. I find these things valuable because I can explain why I find them valuable, and that'd be like a different video. Please, if anyone wants to have a video on that, I'm willing to have that video with you. But rank match. I'm glad that rank match is in the game. As much as I would be glad for spectator or tournament mode as well. The game to me has a lot of potential, and this is again Bandai. We can all agree that Bandai are not the best company. They are not the best company. Like the top 10 companies, Bandai is not that company. They are not that. They are not that guy. They are not that guy, bro. They are not that guy. They are not like if I would to explain to you why Bandai is not that company, we would be here all day. We will be here, and it'll be another video. But yeah, I guess sorry for the extra long pause. I just wanted to put out my thoughts, my feelings on this from the community, and from overall what's happened. And I see what happened as well with the Rebirth of the Souls website. You should never be toxic towards any member of your crew. You could say, "Oh, this is me just yapping," and that's fine. I'm not here to get likes or comments or stuff like that. I'm here to just point out my views and what I feel. You should never be toxic to somebody who's trying to help the community grow. That is how you kill off communities like this. And I don't want the Bleach community to die. I don't. As much as I say, "Oh, why didn't you not participate? Didn't you not do stuff?" I have stuff in life to do. I could not do those things and while participating in my life. But for the Bleach games, for the Bleach community, Bleach to me is important. Bleach to me is something that I value. And if somebody wants to come out here and say, um, you're not doing all these things and why you aren't helping, I would love to help. I would love to help if I have the time. But right now, I'm covering this content because I love Bleach, and this is something that's mainly on my channel, other than Naruto, for example. Because maybe I show people, maybe I want to hang out with friends and stuff like that. But I like Bleach, I do. So let's get back to the video. Sorry for the long yap. Nice. So thank you for the video. This is your boy Sinkoon, and I am out.